Hi.
How's the unpacking coming?
Well, I can't do much until the main stuff arrives tomorrow. Oh, the art's here, but I want to leave that for you.
We'll do it together.
Okay. How about after dinner tonight?
That's what I was calling about. I'm really sorry, honey, but I'm gonna have to pass on dinner.
Again?
Well, I still have a whole slew of ER cases to look at and an early morning surgery. I promise I will make it up to you tomorrow. Definitely leave lunch, okay? Diana?
Okay.
I know you'd understand. Have you met any of the neighbors yet?
No.
I gotta go. I'll be home as soon as I can. Love you.
Hurry up. Hurry up. We have another 3 deliveries to do. We gotta get this truck back on the road. Where's Gino?
Hello?
Yes?
Well, looks like you've got your work cut out for you.
Oh, yeah, and then some.
I'm Gwen. I live across the street.
Diana Larson.
Great house.
Thanks. Yeah, we fell in love with it the first time we saw it.
Your other half at work?
Yeah.
Figures. Mine wouldn't take the day off either when we moved in.
Well, Alex is pretty busy these days. He's a doctor.
Any kids?
No, not yet.
I can't have any. You've got some lovely things.
I hope I still do after the day's out.
I think I'll go before you think I'm a jinx. You better make sure you keep an eye on these guys.
I will. Anyway, nice to meet you.
I'll come by later with a bottle of wine if I hear any more crashes.
Well, I think I might need it.
I think I'll be going.
Bye. Bye.
Are you waiting for someone?
My husband. He has a tendency to be late.
They get back at us whenever they get a chance. I'll get that for you.
Thanks.
Anna?
Oh, I was in a total daydream.
What were you dreaming about?
Well, the busboy's been giving me strange looks.
I'm sorry I'm late. I got tied up.
Ah, no marks. She must have used silk.
That's another joke, right?
I think so. I'm not sure anymore.
Oh, for Christ's sake, Diana, don't start that all over again. If you want to come down to the hospital and sit there while I work all day, you're more than welcome to. I'm sorry I'm late. Please let that be the end of it.
Now, you ought to put that on a tape recorder and pin it to your lapel. Maybe you should get one of those types that operates when you clap your hands. 1 clap, sorry I'm late. 2 claps, Sorry, I can't make it.
How's the unpacking going?
Great. I love watching those burly guys hump all that heavy stuff around. In fact, I made him do it twice.
Keep it up.
Ooh, he's getting pissed. Why can't you just lose it for once? I mean, how far do I have to push before you start listening to me?
Are you ready to order yet?
Yes. I just like a salad, the house, and a bottle of...
I'll have the busboy. I mean, the salad also.
What has gotten into you lately?
Nothing. That's the problem.
Well, if you continue to act like this, I'm leaving.
Look, I'm sorry.
So have you met any of the neighbors yet?
Why are you so interested in the neighbors?
Is there something wrong with wanting to know who your neighbors are?
Well, actually, I did. The lady that lives across the street.
She nice?
Yeah, I think so. Alex, why don't you have a glass of wine? Loosen up a little.
I don't need loosening up.
I didn't mean that in a critical way. I mean, you just look a little stiff.
No, I have surgery early in the morning.
But you had an early call this morning.
I know. I'm filling in for Dr. Shelton.
Well, one glass of wine won't hurt.
No, that would be irresponsible. You know how I feel.
Actually, that's my point. I've forgotten how you feel, how you smell, how you taste. Can't you just call Shelton and tell him you don't feel well?
I think sometimes you forget how we manage to live in an expensive house and drive expensive cars and eat in expensive restaurants.
How could I? Every time someone asks, where's your husband, I repeat the same monotonous line. Oh, he's at the hospital. Hey, maybe I should wear the damn tape recorder.
Here you go.
Thank you.
I'll have another glass of wine.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Why don't you just bring the whole bottle? Oh, gosh, Alex, who could that be?
I'll be right back.
Why? Alex? I'm really sorry about yesterday.
That's okay.
I'd like to make it up to you. How about tonight? If you tell me you're going to be late again, I'll scream.
I'll have to call you from the office.
Alex,
Bye.
I'll burn this damn house down if you're not back
Come
in
on,
time for
Diana.
dinner.
Have I, come at a bad time?
Hi, Gwen. This is my husband, Alex.
Oh, the one who spends all of his time at the hospital.
Nice to meet you. Bye.
Would you like some coffee?
No, thanks. I'm going out.
Going shopping?
No, to a club.
A gym?
Do I look like I'm going to a gym? Hey, why don't you come along? If my intuition serves me well, I think you might get a kick out of it.
I think it's a bit early in the day for clubbing. At least for me, anyway.
Well, you don't know what kind of club it is.
Look, Gwen, I've really got a lot to do.
Well, if you get it all done today, what will you do with yourself tonight?
Well, what kind of club is it, anyway?
Why don't you come and see?
Okay. I must be crazy. Okay, I will.
Wear something sexy.
This is a club?
Sure, it just looks like a house. Come on. So what do you think?
I think it's not quite the club I had in mind.
It's much better. Would you like a drink?
Sure.
Louis. My friend Diana. Diana Lewis.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to meet you. What can I get you?
I'll have an orange juice, please.
Give us 2 screwdrivers.
Gwen, I said orange juice.
It's almost the same thing. Besides, what else do you have going on in your life? Relax. What?
You just sound like me talking to Alex, that's all. Oh, what the hell?
Exactly.
Thanks. Ruthie's, is that the name of this place?
Yeah. So your husband neglects you.
What?
He doesn't make love to you often, does he?
You're pretty direct, you know.
Yeah, I know. Some people don't like it, but you seem like the type who can take it.
Why do you think he doesn't make love to me much?
You remind me of me. A lot of sensuality and sexuality. More than enough for a man who's always home, and dangerously too much for one who isn't. My guess is masturbation just doesn't take up the slack.
What are you, some kind of psychiatrist or something?
Just the barstool variety. Oh, I'll be back in a little while, all right? Hang on, there's someone I want to introduce you to.
Oh, here's Gwen.
Ruthie, I'd like you to meet my friend Diana.
I'll take care of her.
Hi, Peter. You're early. Would you like to go upstairs?
Hi.
Hi.
Gwen says you're a friend of hers, and I should come keep you company.
We just sort of met.
Well, Diana, it's a pleasure to meet you. You're very beautiful. And if you're anything like Gwen, I have a feeling you're going to enjoy it here. I'm Ruthie. Would you like a drink?
No, thanks. This is your place?
Yeah. Would you like to look around?
Sure. What kind of facilities do you have?
Well, we facilitate a lot. Come on, I'll show you the display room.
Display room?
Yeah. That's where I spend most of my time. This is the display room.
We can't, I can't watch this.
Why not? Gwen makes love beautifully, don't you think? Of course. She knows we're watching. She loves it. Well, what do you think?
Beautiful tie you have. I've seen you here before, right? You usually see Anna, is that right?
Would you excuse us, please?
What?
What do you mean, what? I was just watching you from the display room.
I know. What'd you think?
Well, I take it that wasn't your husband in there. Your lover?
No.
There aren't too many options left.
Carefully screened client.
Client? Then you're a...
Listen, before you say what I am, let me tell you what I'm not. I'm not some bored, frustrated, disillusioned housewife.
Why did you bring me here?
Like I told you, I could see something in you. Something I used to see in myself.
Oh, what is that supposed to mean?
I thought you might appreciate this.
You think I'd like to do this?
Look, just forget about it. I'll drive you home.
Fine.
This looks great.
Well, it's our first real meal here. I just wanted to make it a special one.
Here, let me light this. What's Ruthie's?
Oh, I lost my lighter. One of the movers gave it to me. How was surgery today?
Uneventful. How was your day? I called you this afternoon.
Oh, I caught an early show. I must have missed you. Look, I don't know quite how to put this. And I'm not trying to make any excuses, but maybe I do need something else happening in my life. And then again, maybe I don't. But I figured at least this might be the place I could find out.
Well, one thing you can be sure of here is confidentiality.
So what happens now?
Nice wig. Hope it's glued on tight.
I've known Gwen for a couple of years now. She's got a pretty good sense about people. She thinks you're ready to test the waters.
Well, perhaps just get my toes wet.
There's no halfway in this business. I'll tell you what. Why don't you sit here with the girls and see how you feel?
Okay. I can't.
No, he's not really my type either.
I don't mean that.
But he is. You know him?
No, but I've seen him before.
Well, don't worry. Like I said, your secrets are safe here.
Hello.
Hi.
Does red hair run in the family? I mean, I've always preferred brunettes, but I'm a businessman. I know how to change.
Diane, there's someone I'd like you to meet. Excuse me, Terrell. Diana, this is Jack. Jack, Diana.
Hi.
You two have something in common.
What do Jack and I have in common?
Well, it's both of your first time. And who's the wedding ring?
So, what's your name?
Why don't you guess?
Oh, I see. Well, how about Rachel?
That's a lovely name.
Well, then Rachel it is. So, how do we start this?
Well, how about I undress?
Well, another round of home movies, huh?
Hello, Terrell. Now, you know I can't let you watch unless you pay.
Well, tell me something, Ruthie. Has money ever been a problem in the past?
She's special, Terrell.
That's why I want her.
Naturally.
Well, Ruthie, take care of that for me, all right?
So who is he?
Terrell Baxter. Semi-regular. He's been around for a couple of years. He pays well, but everything's always on his terms, which ain't so bad.
What do you mean, on his terms?
He never does it here, but he does take good care of you. Basically, he's an animal.
Diana, this is for you.
I told you I'm not doing this for money.
Well, what would you like me to do with it?
I don't know, buy everyone a drink. What's it for, anyhow?
Terrell, he wants you to meet him at his place. He's got the hots for you.
I like him, but there's something strange about him.
Yeah, there is. It's called unusually intense sex appeal.
I don't know.
You'll be fine. Lewis is going to take you, and he'll be in the car the whole time. Come on.
Don't worry, it's gonna be all right. Gwen was a little nervous the first time she went in to meet Mr. Baxter. She ended up falling head over heels for the guy. Can't be that bad.
How many of the girls has he been with?
Just Gwen. And that hasn't been for a while. Usually just comes in and watches.
Louis, how long have you worked for Ruthie?
Ruthie and I go way back. Back to Denver. She ran a strip joint with backroom activities. I was a local cop.
Really?
She kept drugs out of the place, so we left her alone.
So what happened?
Election year, clean up the city. I had to bust her. She understood. So she moved down here and set up shop.
Well, how did you end up working with her?
Following year, I got shot by a 13-year-old holding up a liquor store. I wasn't much good to the force unless I wanted to sit behind a desk, which I didn't. And somehow Ruthie heard about it. She got in touch with me, offered me a partnership. I came down here. That was 10 years ago. Wow.
What do you think about, me and all this?
I don't judge. Folks do what they gotta do. What you're doing doesn't hurt anybody. At least not that you know of. Listen, you better get going. I'll be right here if you need me.
Hello, Diana. Well, you're right on time. I like punctuality. Please, come in. You look very pretty.
Thank you.
Very pretty. Would you like a drink?
Sure, I could use some wine.
Why don't you wait for me in the bedroom? It's down the hall to the right. I'll get your wine.
Okay.
Wonderful. That help you relax?
Yeah. I cut my foot, I want you to know.
You what?
On the rose.
What rose?
This rose?
Then watch where you drop your roses. I'm gonna take a shower.
Hello, lovely lady. Coffee?
Yeah, thanks.
How are you this afternoon?
Okay. Listen, there's something I have to ask you. How well do you know Terrell?
Just a little better than you do. Why? You're not falling for him, are you?
Why do you ask that?
I just don't want you to have to go through what I went through.
Hello, Diana. Gwen, I'd like to talk to you privately for a minute, please. And Louis,
Uh-huh.
there's a new customer I'd like you to check out for me.
Okay.
How are we doing on champagne?
I'm at 2.5 cases.
I think you better order 4 more. How's that sound?
Sounds right to me.
Good, thank you.
Louis,
Mm-hmm.
do you run checks on all the clients?
Most of them, yeah. The ones that haven't come recommended are the ones that Ruthie feels uncomfortable about. She's got a real good nose for that kind of thing. We don't like to see you ladies get hooked up with the wrong kind of people.
Well, how do you do that?
I've got a good friend down at the precinct.
Did you run a check on Terrell?
No, he came highly recommended. Money. If you have money like that, Ruthie welcomes you with open arms. Unless, of course, you're an ex-murderer.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know why I hang here. Guess my husband just wasn't doing it for me. Spending all of his time at the golf course or having drinks with the boys. Terrell's the only one I ever really fell for. I almost left Tom.
And what happened?
He broke it off suddenly.
When was that?
About 6 months ago. I guess I stay because I don't really care.
Maybe there's another reason why you stay.
I don't know. Why else would I spend my days screwing people I don't even know?
Why don't you quit?
Because I'm having too much fun, obviously. Listen, I gotta go.
Hey, you okay to drive home?
Yeah, I'll be all right.
Gwen, why don't you bring Tom over for dinner this weekend?
All right, sure. You know something, Diana? You're all right.
Get your cute little ass home.
Where have you been?
Out having a few drinks with Gwen. A few turned into a few more.
Why didn't you call?
I guess I just lost track of time. Now you know how it feels.
When I'm late, it's not because I'm not drinking.
Well, from now on, when I am, it is.
I've noticed quite a change in you recently.
I'm impressed that you've noticed. Are you going to be late tonight?
I could be.
Well, if you are, I will too. Where did you get this?
Took it from your bedroom.
You broke into my house?
I wanted it, so I took it.
What about the rose, Terrell?
It's just a game, Diane.
And what am I in this game?
Well, you're the prize.
And Gwen, was she your prize too?
Hardly. You see, she was a favor. She wanted a part of me. So I gave her a little piece. But then she got greedy. And I took away. She'll understand. Don't you think?
And I'm sure you'll understand too.
Hey! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where do you think you're going? Did I tell you to leave? Did you hear that from me?
I gave, and now I'm taken away.
Wrong. Wrong. You see, I take what I want. And then you do as you're told. Do you got that?
Let go of me. Let go of me. You're hurting me. Ruthie? I don't want to see Terrell anymore. If he asks for me, you tell him I'm not here.
That's fine, my dear. But remember, Terrell's a very important client here.
Not to me, he isn't. I'm sure you can find someone else for him.
Fine.
You okay?
Yeah.
He didn't hurt you, did he?
No.
As if he ever did, I'd break his neck.
I'm fine, Louis.
You have got to come out and play a game of golf with me and the boys.
Well, I would love to, but I've got to warn you, I'm not very good.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Neither am I, since my leg got messed up.
Why, did you have an accident?
He got shot. My God, Gwen, you never told me that.
How?
Well, the whole thing was kind of weird, really. I never saw the guy's face. He had a mask on. He just walked up as I was getting into my car, ran up by the house, and shot me in the knee.
That's horrible.
Why?
I don't know. He didn't take anything. He didn't say anything. He just shot me and walked away.
When did that happen?
About, 6 months ago, wasn't it?
That's really terrible.
Gwen, we need to talk.
Did you have fun last night?
Yeah, I did. Right up until the moment I had this horrible feeling that I knew who shot your husband. Well?
I feel the same as you, but I have no proof.
Jesus, did you tell the police you suspected Terrell?
I didn't have any evidence. Besides, Terrell's crazy. Think he really cares about the cops?
Oh, thanks very much for telling me this before I became his latest prized possession.
So far, Terrell's called 3 times for you today.
What did you tell him?
I didn't want to discourage him completely, in case you changed your mind.
I haven't changed my mind.
She is a bit of a snob, isn't she?
Alex?
Diana, where have you been? I almost fell asleep.
What are you doing here? Get out before I call the police.
Be my guest. But before you do, I want you to watch something. You are good, Diana.
You bastard.
That was my present to you. That's okay, I have another one. I'll keep it. Does your husband tell you how beautiful you are?
Oh, stop it.
That when he's at work, how you're all he thinks about. That he can't wait to get home and be with you. Does he tell you that? How good you smell. How sweet you taste.
Would you go? My husband's going to be here in a minute.
No, he won't. If you'd like to call, go ahead. I already did. He's gonna be late again, Diana. Just like he always is.
So I simply told them that they either increase their staff or reduce my patient load. Otherwise, I was going to lose my wife. You've put up with a lot from me in the last few months. I was thinking that maybe in a couple of weeks, we could take a long weekend. Just get out of here, go skiing or to Mexico or something. I love you, Diana.
I haven't heard you say that and mean it in a long time.
I say it every morning.
Between do we have any more coffee and I'll be home late?
Good morning.
Louis, it's Diana. Hi. Look, I've got a problem. I think it's about time you run that check on Terrell. He's dangerous. Very. Yeah, thanks. Bye. Did you find out anything?
Terrell Baxter is dead.
What?
He died of a heart attack 2 years ago.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that the Terrell Baxter we know is not who he says he is.
Well, isn't that illegal?
Yes. But he hasn't done anything except assume the dead guy's stats. He didn't kill him. He hasn't taken any of his possessions. He's only saying he's Terrell Baxter.
That's it?
No, I'm not finished yet. I took my buddy down at the precinct a photo of Terrell from one of our hidden videos. He's going to run it through his computer and get back to me.
Diana, Terrell's on the phone for you. Before you get angry, he knows you're here and he just wants to talk.
Ruthie, Terrell isn't who he says he is. Now, I think we should cool it on this guy until I can check him out.
Aren't we jumping to conclusions here, Louis? I mean, Terrell is a very good customer.
Ruthie?
Okay. I'll hold him at bay for a little bit until this thing blows over. But not a word out of either one of you two, you hear me? Terrell, darling. Listen, Diana's gonna be off the market until further notice. Look, I'm sorry. Besides, I think I have quite a few other girls that you'd be interested in. Damn.
Where are you going?
I don't know. Maybe I'll just go to the hospital and wait for Alex.
This is all my fault.
Well, it's my problem now.
Well, I got you into this mess, so at least I can get you out of it.
What are you gonna do?
I'll know when I get there.
Where?
Terrell's house.
When? You're crazy.
Well, that's where I'll find the answers.
Well, I'm going with you then.
Well, that's not a good idea.
Well, like the one of you going by yourself is a better one? Gwen? It's never gonna leave.
Yeah, he will. He's like a big cat in a small cage. He can never keep still for too long. What'd I tell ya?
Okay. Well, it was worth a try.
There was a time when I thought this was going to be my home.
Where's Diana?
I don't know.
You don't know where she is?
I don't know.
I think you're lying to me, Ruthie. That's what I think. I think you know exactly where she is.
She isn't here.
I hate liars, Ruthie.
Why, Terrell, I do believe that's a threatening tone in your voice.
Then it becomes my department. It's time to leave, Mr. Baxter.
Thank you, Louis.
Diana, come here!
Holy shit, it's an arsenal. What's in that?
I don't know.
Listen to this. Major Terry Boswell, U.S. Army Special Forces. Dishonorable discharge. It's his Army records. Dates, places. This guy's been everywhere.
It has a bunch of addresses in it. New York, Miami, Vegas, Detroit, LA, no names. You know, I think we should write down some of these addresses and have Louis check them out.
Why don't we just keep the book? She's got passports from everywhere. What do you think this means?
Look at this. A bunch of names with lines pinned through them. And a word beside each name. Luger, 44 Magnum, 38 Special. Oh, my God.
What?
Tom's name is here. Beretta. He shot Tom with a Beretta. Alex is on this list. It hasn't got
This
him.
will be adding 2 more names to the list. Give me the book, Gwen. I said, give me the book.
Stay away from me, Terrell. I'm telling you, he had Tom's and Alex's names on this list.
And each person's name had the name of a gun right next to it.
The place was loaded with guns.
I've never seen so many in all my life in one place.
Whoa, slow down. Where's the book now?
Terrell snatched it back.
Fact is, we can't do very much without that.
Well, what about the arsenal?
You don't know he doesn't have a permit.
For all that?
Point is, you broke in. Now, nobody downtown is going to issue a warrant based on that.
Well, here, I wrote down these names on the way here. I think they're some of his aliases.
All right, I'll check him out. Now, listen to me. Find somewhere and stay put. Don't stay here. Let Ruthie know where I can get in touch with you.
We'll be all right.
God, I'm worried about Alex. He's going to find out about this.
And Tom. Oh, God.
Shit. I'm so used to him being late. He's going to be home soon.
You gonna go home?
I have to. I'm just as worried about Alex as I am for myself. Alex?
I'm in here, honey. How soon can you be ready to go?
For what?
An impromptu dinner with one of my colleagues and his wife. I've talked them into going to our favorite little restaurant.
Tonight?
Well, I wasn't going to wear this suit to bed, honey.
Oh, Alex, I really don't think I feel up to it tonight.
Come on, Diana. I know what a trooper you can be. You'll feel fine once you're there. They're decent folk. They're not quite as stuffy as you might think.
But I don't have anything to wear.
I can't believe you'd say that. Come on, let's get lively. Besides, it'll give us a chance to get out of the house tonight and to be together.
Well, I guess that's the best thing.
Atta girl. We've got reservations at 8 o'clock. So what'd you do today?
Oh, the usual. Not much.
Wouldn't you like to find something more constructive to do with your time?
Yes, I would.
I was thinking that we should have children. And a hush falls over the crowd as we wait for her reaction.
That would be lovely.
And the crowd goes wild. Me too. Hurry up. was over 8 feet tall, so she wanted to have her height reduced. They removed 9 inches of bone from above her knee and another 9 inches from below. Well, the operation was a complete success. But they didn't realize the problem until the first day she could stand. Her hands hung below her knees. She could virtually tie her own shoelaces without having to bend over.
Alex!
It's true. Wait till I tell you what they did to her arms.
Honey, I don't feel so well. Can we go home?
Well, we just ordered.
I know, I'm really sorry, but I haven't felt well all day. I don't think I can make it through dinner.
Pardon me. I think someone lost a ring.
And Diane, that's your wedding ring. Diana, thank you very much. Where did you find it?
It was right here on the floor.
Oh, it must have slipped off my finger.
How?
Well, things happen.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Diana, aren't you going to thank the men?
Thank you.
My pleasure. Have a good evening.
Louis, I haven't seen you this upset over a situation in a long time.
There's something about this guy, Terrell. It just gives me indigestion.
You're worried about Diana, aren't you?
Yes.
I thought I was supposed to be the mother hen around here.
I haven't been a cop in 10 years, but there's some instincts you just don't lose.
So what happens next?
We wait for my man down at the department. He'll be here any minute.
Hey, Louis.
Oh, hey, John. Ruthie, this is Detective John Shreves.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Detective. If there's anything I can do for you or your man, be sure to let me know.
Ruthie runs the place here.
Yeah, we're fine, thanks. Louis, we gotta talk.
Let's talk.
This Baxter, he's got an extensive rap sheet.
Oh, I knew it.
He's wanted by the FBI. He's a contract killer.
Great.
He's very good. He's a tough guy to pin anything on, though, till the last couple of years. Started losing it on jobs. He was threatening his clients who complained. Word is this guy's insane.
Oh, I'll bet.
Where'd you run into him?
Well,
He's been coming in here for a while. And then a couple of weeks ago, he started acting up. I thought I'd better check him out.
Just on a hunch?
that's my Louis. Once a cop, always a cop. He'll be checking out the corner that buried him. He even arrested me once.
You know where this guy lives?
Sure.
Okay. I need to go get a warrant.
Okay.
You do me a favor?
You got it.
Since you know this guy, will you go over there and keep an eye out for him until I get there?
Absolutely.
But nothing else. You hear me, Louis?
Hey.
Thank you, Detective.
Well, looks like things are closing in on Mr. Terrell.
You're trying to keep Diana out of this, aren't you, you old softy?
Hello?
How's my prize? I've decided to forgive you for breaking into my place. Of course, Gwen's another matter, but that's not your problem.
What do you want from me?
You told Alex yet? He seems like such a nice guy.
You leave him out of this.
I'm trying to think of the best way to handle him. shouldn't let him know about our little secret. Any suggestions?
Leave me alone!
Diana?
It's me, Louis.
Diana,
Louis,
are you okay?
I thought it was Terrell. He's crazy, Louis.
Oh, tell me about it, baby. That ain't the half of it. He's wanted by the feds. They're gonna bring him in.
When?
As soon as they can.
Listen, I want you to sit tight.
I don't know if I can. I'm scared.
You want me to come over?
No. I gotta call Alex. I've gotta tell him.
Well, whatever, baby. I know it'll be fine.
Listen, I'll call you as soon as I hear anything.
Thanks, Louis.
Okay.
Memorial Hospital.
Dr. Alex Larson, please.
Surgery.
Dr. Larson, please. This is his wife.
I'm sorry he's not in at the moment, Mrs. Larson.
Well, where is he?
I don't know. He left a while ago.
I thought I told you to stay out of sight.
Look, I've been watching this house since I got here. I don't think he's home.
Did you check the door?
No.
Louis?
Okay, so I listened. But I'm telling you, he's not home.
Let's go see.
Police department, open up.
Looks like he packed up and left.
I knew it.
Are you okay, Gwen?
I'm sorry, Diana.
Come on, where are your manners, girl? Aren't you going to invite us in, huh?
The police already know about you, Terrell.
Police, huh? How'd you know?
Oh, my God!
No knife, Diana, huh? It's a mistake. Big mistake, see? Huh? Look how easy that looks. You should listen to me. Now I'm gonna slit your throat with it. That's it. Come on, Doc. Stand tall. Get up here, Doc. I want your whore wife to look you in the eyes so she can see you die, huh?
Alex!
Oh.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine.
It's okay. Everything's gonna be okay.
It's more than we could say for this guy. How'd you know he was going to be here?
It's just a hunch.
Just a hunch, huh? I think we need to have a little talk, Louis.